Hello and welcome to Gadget Joe, and today we're taking a look at Thermaltake's Core G21 Tempered Glass Edition case. Thermaltake are no strangers to tempered glass cases. With an abundance of offerings coming out as of late, there are certainly plenty to choose from. Today, we unbox and review the Core G21 Tempered Glass Midi Tower Chassis. Let's start off by getting it out of a box. The G21 is yet another visually stunning contribution to Thermaltake's gaming range of cases. Offering striking looks combined with luxurious tempered glass, it already looks like a much more expensive case than it actually is. Simplicity is a key word to remember when it comes to this range, and as you can see on the front, there's very little to look at. That's not a bad thing, however, as thanks to its rather trippy looking full panel grille design on the front, there is maximum airflow going into the case. A simple TT logo and name sits in the bottom centre, and that's pretty much it. Moving to the rear of the case, you get a pretty traditional layout that's both simple and functional, starting off with a rear fan mount that can hold up to a 120mm rear fan. Rear I/O panel, 7 expansion ports with a screwed mounting brackets for securing, and of course last but not least, some space for a PSU, and that's pretty much it. Turning to the business side of the case, we are presented with a 4mm tempered glass panel that covers the entire side of the case. Rather than a viewing window cut into an aluminium panel, you get one solid piece of glass. Removing the glass is made simple by unscrewing the 4 thumb screws at either end and lifting the panel away. Notice that once again, Thermaltake have opted for their unique rubber safety mounting system, which comprises of the thumb screw with a rubber seal to protect the glass, and then this dense rubber foot that grips hold of the glass panel so that when the screws are out, the glass will stay in place and prevent it from falling and smashing. Taking the panel out is as simple as hinging forward and lifting out, a feature we have mentioned before but a very welcome addition to the case. Inside the case you are presented with a user manual, screws and a magnetic dust filter in the bag. Taking this away for now, we see a very tidy yet surprisingly spacious area with mounting options for motherboards ranging from Mini ITX, Micro ATX all the way up to ATX. We then get the cables for the case itself in the form of USB 3, HD audio and of course the power and reset headers, and the fan header for the included black 120mm rear exhaust fan included. Move these away and you move on to the mounting ports for reservoirs, which includes a space cut into the PSU shroud that allows up to a 360mm radiator to fit along the front here, with space to the left for a reservoir and a pump to be mounted also. There are mounting options for 2.5-inch hard drive or SSDs right on top of a PSU shroud. Access these by simply unscrewing these little removable mounts, secure the drive to these mounts and then screw back in for quick removal or swapping. Last but not least, you get the full length PSU shroud to complete the look. 4 strong legs give it a sturdy feel too. Now we move to the rear side of the case, and once again you are presented with another full-size tempered glass panel, locked into place yet again with the same rubber safety mounting system you see before. You can remove the panel by unscrewing the 4 thumb screws. Once this has gone, you are presented with a further 2.5-inch SSD or hard drive bays for additional storage mounting options, space for cooler mounting and motherboard access, and of course the PSU bay underneath. There are plenty of little pockets around the case for cable management assistance by using zip ties, and that's pretty much it. By now you may have noticed that the rear panel is completely tinted, whereas on the front panel it has a thin tinted bezel. This is so that you get full view on the front and limited view on the back, perfect for hiding those cables a little bit more, while still showing the little details. Last but not least, we move on to the top of the case, and this is where the external I/O panel sits. Tucked away at the front, you get 2 USB 3 slots, a microphone and a headphone port, load and power lighting, and of course a power and reset switch. At the other end, you have a grill for a 120mm fan at the top of the case. And that pretty much wraps it up for the Thermaltake Core G21 Tempered Glass Chassis. A very moderately equipped case with storage mounting options both in the front and the rear of the case, space for up to one 360mm radiator on the front, and 2 further 120mm fans at the top and rear. Additional space and mounting options for a reservoir all tucked away nicely within the PSU shroud, so no further cutting is necessary. There is a fan included, however you may want to upgrade it to a more substantial fan. I can personally recommend Thermaltake's fantastic Ring Plus RGB fans. You can check out our review on those right here. What's more, you get not one but two full-size 4mm tempered glass panels right out of the box, all included within the price of just £70. Combine that with a striking good looks that make it look like a much more premium chassis, means that the G21 tempered glass chassis gets a Gadget Joe gold rating from us. Don't forget, if you want to get your hands on one of these cases for yourself, I will of course leave a link or two in the description below to where you can get your own. Let me know what you thought about this case down in the comments below, and click like too while you're there. Don't forget to click that subscribe button for more content like this and become part of the ever-growing Gadget Joe team and never miss a video. That's it from me for now, so it's goodbye and I'll see you in the next video.